old leaders. Some guys are almost 100 years old, due to relinquish powers to the younger youth, them can assume the role of leadership to expound and their vision. You know, we have some guys in the Caribbean right now because they don't want to relinquish power. They rather kill the whole generation of youths. It's a lot of our politicians need to go. They need to leave. They're old, redundant. Your thought process is latent. They need to go. We don't have leadership. We have thugs, we have gangsters, we have thieves, we have manipulators, we have people who just speak the truth and send them government force and them government badness to come bad you up and destroy and kill. We want leaders. We want back leaders to lead the people. Is that going to lead and lead out?
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Caribbean Spot. In today's video, Buju Banton's powerful message to the Caribbean. Let's get into it.
This impact, which is monumental to the survival of the black race. Every race is secure, let us deal with our race in particular. We're on the cuffs right now of a monumental shift in terms of the diversity and the convergence of Africa, global power, being spawned by a great leader. We've never seen a leader like this in all our lives on earth. We have had leaders who come up and before you know it, they say one thing and as they assume the reign of power, they do a different thing. We have leaders who are so bought out and so compromised that they can't even lead themselves. We are in this iration. We are alive to see a young man from the continent of Africa expounding all the tenets of the great Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and all these great stalwarts and culture. And all these great men sung about the liberation of the continent. The continent is the breadbasket of the world. It has become the footmat of the globe. How could the breadbasket of the world become the footmat of the world? How could the person in the nation, the continent, who feed the world become global beggars? They have reversed the role and turned us into peons and serf under diplomatic agreements and agendas. But here is a young man who saw right through the smoke screen, saw right through all of that, and decided that he's going to put not only his life, but his knowledge, everything in whole self on the line for us. Let us come together. There's no greater time to be alive than now. Remember, I tell you this, because we're witnessing something that our forefathers and our ancestors dream about. We have seen Rastas now galvanize around this common factor because Rastas will get soft and hide and talk them grounds out. Yes, because you know, Rome come and tell and I say Rasta went to Rome against side and I know that Rasta is no longer Rasta, Rasta turned pussy. But true Rastas are still around. They're not money hungry, they're not money hungry dreadlocks and they place up them ears and go and eat a bunch of blood clot flesh off the earth. Good Rasta still about. Firm same way, lions. We eat you alive, we still around. And we love still good, we love still strong. Reaching out to the people of the world. It's a great morning to be alive, I just say. To the eye. Enough love, you know? Give a great joy to see a voice speaking from the continent that I've never heard before. We have some old leaders, some guys are almost 100 years old, due to relinquish powers to the younger youth, and can assume the role of leadership to expound and their vision of what leadership look like for the younger youths. Then we're not having that. We have some guys in the Caribbean right now because they don't want to relinquish power. They rather kill the whole generation of youths. They cannot kill out the youths because you have no plan for them. You have no infrastructure for them. Murder become your next best bet for the youth. It cannot work like that. A lot of our politicians need to go. They need to leave. They're old, redundant. Your thought process is latent. They need to go and allow some young men who are not compromised, who see the interests of our nation and the interests of the youth and the interests of the people and the interests of the whole ecosystem of the whole Caribbean community as a grand prize. We should all unite to build and grow. What we have now is mayhem and madness and chaos. But chaos breeds chaos because our leaders are chaotic, right? We'll just examine the example that you see in our time. This is a true leader. In my time, this is the only leader I resonate with. I've never seen another leader This young man, you try to typecast as all these kind of things, is leading his people to a renaissance that Africa has never experienced. Fight if you may, argue if you may, but this is what we need. We need people to lead in our nations, in our regions. We need leadership as well. We don't have leadership. We have thugs, we have gangsters, we have thieves, we have manipulators, we have people who just speak the truth and send them government force and them government badness to come bad you up and destroy and kill. So what that does is drive fear into the heart of the people. Like in my country, Jamaica. I have never seen this Jamaica before. My Jamaica has become so passive. I don't know if it's something in the water. I don't know if they have done my people something. We don't stand up for anything anymore. Everything is a 9-day talk and it's okay. Because they have spent their years making examples of ordinary Jamaicans, that real Jamaicans refuse to be made an example of. But like I said, if them silence one, me 1,000 speak. If them kill one, me 1,000,000 rise. Once you're fighting for the right thing, and we're trying to open the eyes of our people. Because you can't tell the level of poverty that exists in the region because the need. Because if you check most of the youths who are going on criminality, why? There's no opportunity. Check them background. They're going to good school, good education. But where do they place this energy and this effort? The music industry full. Everybody can be a singer and a DJ. So how do we? You have shut down our trade school. We have a plumber and make. What are we doing? We want leaders. We want back leaders to lead the people. Is that going to lead and lead out? And out.
No filter, no spin. Just the truth. Straight from the heart of reggae icon Buju Banton, who's had enough. And like many of us in the younger generation across the Caribbean, we feel the same way. We are fed up with the dirty old ways of politics in the region. And it's refreshing, powerful even, to see someone like Buju Banton finally say it loud. We need real leadership in the Caribbean. I am tired. We are tired. Tired of the same old thieves in office. Tired of the same lying politicians selling dreams while buying votes with crumbs. We gonna do that for all you. We promising. We starting this project. We starting that project. We tired. We know all your tricks. Only the old fools who following you guys still have not woken up. But the younger generation, we see through your mask. We had enough. We are tired of being sidelined, especially the youth. They create hardship, not hope. That's what many of you politicians have been doing, especially some of you that's been in office for like years, donkey years. There are no jobs, no infrastructure, and no opportunity unless your family votes for the right party. What a shame. Youth leave school only to walk into a wall of hopelessness. Many turn to drugs. Some turn to gunman, gunwoman, right? Others trade dignity for survival because the system was never built for them. And for years, they continue the same old, it's like a plantation, you know. A plantation to keep the people of the region oppressed. The politicians are the ones with their feet on our necks. And yet for all, you have their loyalists who will say, nah man, that man real good because he give you 2 little bread on the side of the road. Because he fix your step for you. Look at the bigger picture. Is it party or is it country? Is it people or is it self? And now I'll say it plainly. The Caribbean is not short on ideas. We are short on integrity. That's what a lot of you leaders lack. We are not short on talent. We are short on bold, righteous leadership. Some of them talk about the Bible. They talk about the Bible like they like to push it up front. So you might say in your mind, nah man, that person is a good person. Here he quoting scripture. The devil could do that too. Leadership that serves the people, not their own pockets. That's what we crave in the Caribbean. That is what we see happening in Burkina Faso. A leadership that served the people and not his pockets. He stood on the sideline and he saw leadership serving their pockets and not the people. And he had enough. We in the Caribbean, we had enough. The younger generation, we have had enough. Our children going to have a future. And we're going to ensure that in every island. We've been ruled by political thugs for far too long. Taking bribes, selling out we passports, building their big mansions, sending their goons after us like mobs. And who, might I say, men who weaponize poverty, instill fear, and throw us scraps like dogs. Then expect praise for every pothole patched or house handed out at election time. Yeah, man, he do so and so, he do so and so. People, wake up and stop being stupid in the Caribbean. You guys are not that backwards. You guys are not that poor, right? And even though you're going through a situation, you have a little poverty, whatever the case may be, you can come out of that. You don't make a man hold a bag over you or like you depend on him. He's Papa God. He's not. They are not. They're not sharing bread. I'm not saying to disrespect our leaders, right? But are they truly leaders? Open your eyes. Look at the segregation in your own nations. You have this party against that party. It's not country. And that's what needs to change in the Caribbean. We have politicians segregating the people. Meanwhile, our young men are trapped in crime and drug rings. Our young women are pushed into prostitution or survival hustles. Families are divided, economies hijacked, and the only ones winning are those already in power. Enough is enough. What Buju said about Ibrahim Traoré is right. He's not perfect, but he's leading with conviction. He's sacrificing comfort for truth. He's awakening a people, a nation, and all of us in the diaspora. And the world is watching. Why can't we have that here in the Caribbean? We don't want puppets. We don't want political cowards. We want builders, protectors, and visionaries. So to the so-called leaders in the Caribbean, still clinging to throne of lies, hear this clearly. Your time is up. The youths are watching. The people are rising. The world is shifting. And if you can't lead with truth, righteousness, love, and vision, then step aside. Because we are coming. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. If you share Buju's perspective, or if you're just tired of the same old politics in the region, drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading and responding to all of them. So let's get this conversation going. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting this platform, and for standing with the truth. Until next time, see you in the next one. Bye.